Hey, are you unsatisfied with your current bank's interest rate returns on your savings account? Well, do I have some good news for you. In this video, I'll show you the top 5 highest yield savings accounts as of August of 2019. So today, I'm going to go through 5 online savings banks that currently have the highest annual percentage yield, or APY. So here's a few pieces of criteria that these banks all must have. So 1, they must be located within the United States.
Sorry, Papua New Guinea.
Number 2, they all must be FDIC insured. Number 3, they all must be found online. And number 4, they all must be some well-known, no fly-by-night companies. So, and as a disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these banks, or I don't have any affiliations with any of these banks as well. I just want to make sure that you're well aware and well informed about these choices that are out there in the marketplace. I also ran each company on this list through the FDIC's Bank Find website, just to make sure that they're all FDI insured banking institutions. So I'm also thinking about creating a series in which I would list the top 5 highest yield savings accounts currently within that time period that I do it, or post that video every 2 to 3 months, just to let everybody or any viewers know what the most current highest yield savings accounts are available in the marketplace at that time. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy something like that. Plus, stay here until the end and I'll list several other online banks that were runner-ups, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification so you don't miss any new videos. So I'm going to go through these stats pretty quick so I don't waste your time, but at number 5 we have Salem 5 Direct. The APY is currently at 2.35%. They are FDIC insured up to $250,000 per depositor. There is no minimum balance required, but it does take $100 to open up the account. As stated by the website, it states that there are no monthly fees, but always do your research. And as far as the withdrawal, deposit, and transfer methods, the only thing that I found is that they do have a mobile banking app and they do allow external transfers. So at number 4 is CIBC. Per the website, they do have a minimum balance requirement of $1,000. As far as monthly fees or any other fees, the only thing I saw on the website is that they state that they do not have any maintenance fees. As far as the withdrawal, deposit, and transfer methods, of course, there's online access, but there's online access through their mobile app as well. You can do an ACH transfer and request a check. So pretty standard of any savings account. It's typical that you can have up to 6 transfers per month. So that's nothing to do with the actual banks. That's actual Federal Reserve law or regulation. But I did find through an external site that they do have a small ATM network as well. As far as any other details, I did read or see something stated on the website, and it said that external transfers in the CIBC net banking are not allowed until 30 days after the account opening. Plus, it stated that the interest is compounded on a monthly basis. Some of the other online savings accounts that I did see online state that they actually do compounding on a daily basis. So always, like I said, do your research. Next up is Betterment. So their APY is right at 2.44%. You may know Betterment as an online investing platform in which you can trade stocks and open up an investing account. From what I saw is that they are FDIC insured, but there's a catch to it. I did a little bit more research because I was running it through the actual FDIC website to check and make sure that they are FDIC insured. I found out, and I can list this below in the description, the description details below. I found out that they have program banks, or banks that they have partnerships with, and that's where they hold their money. So they actually listed on the website. There was the Barclays Bank Delaware Bank, the Citibank NA Bank, George Banking Company, the Seaside National Bank and Trust, and Valley National Bank. So they actually list your or hold your funds in these FDIC insured banking accounts that they have partnerships with. So like I said, I'll list that in the description notes below. Their minimum balance stated by the website is that they do not have one. As far as their monthly fees, they posted that they do not have any fees. As far as the withdrawal, deposit, and transfer methods, they offer ACH transfer. There's no debit cards for the savings account, but just the checking account. The debit card is available for. And as it stands for the time of this recording, their checking account actually isn't up and running yet, their checking account program. So they actually have a waiting list. And doing further examination or investigations here, I actually did find out that, yes, their current interest rate or APY for their savings account is 2.44%, but that's only if you decide or choose to join their waiting list to sign up for their checking account. So if you don't want to wait or be put on the waiting list to sign up for the checking account as well, they state that it's no problem. You still can't sign up for a savings account. It's just that your APY won't be 2.44%. It'll be 2.19%. So it's still better than the national average. But I just want to throw that out that I did find out that if you do want that 2.44%, you have to sign up for a checking account as well. Which, if this is where you like to put your money, then it's still a good bet. Next up is Community Direct. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So as far as their APY, their site lists that they're currently at 2.45%. Of course, they are FDIC insured. As far as the minimum balance required, the website only states it's $100. As far as any banking or any monthly fees or any other fees, it states there are no monthly or maintenance fees. And there's also, they claim that there are no hidden fees, but I did find a section on their website where they do list some fees. One of which is there's $25 outgoing wire transfer fee. Usually on most banks there are charges for any outgoing wires. Some do waive it. There is a $15 per official check request and a $5 per statement request. Now I couldn't find out if that's just for a physical statement, which I do assume that it is. Usually for an actual bank, you do have online access where you can access your online statements for free. But just do your homework and do your research before signing up, if that is a concern of yours. As far as the withdrawal, deposit, and transfer methods, I did find that they do offer free ACH transfers. There's free incoming wire transfers, and there's unlimited deposits via your mobile capture on their mobile app. And there is a $25 outgoing wire transfer fee, but like I said, we did cover that in the monthly fee section. As far as any other details, you can earn interest up to $10 million. And then they do compound their interest on a daily basis. And number one is Vero Bank. So their APY currently at the time of this video is currently at 2.52%. Of course, they are FDIC insured and their minimum balance required is $100. So as far as any monthly or other fees, on the website I found that they state that they do not have any monthly fees, but I did a little research on some external sites that I found. They do charge $5 for a dormant account. So if you don't have any activity during a certain period of time, they will charge $5. And then also there's a $10 transaction fee per transaction after that 6th withdrawal on your savings account. So earlier in the video, we stated that most savings accounts, you have up to 6 withdrawals that you can have on that savings account. So with this company, they do charge $10 after that 6th withdrawal if you were to withdraw money after the 6th time. Usually, and a savings account like this, where you're trying to have or keep an actual, say, emergency fund or vacation fund or a marriage fund, where you're trying to save up a little bit more money without investing into an investing account, you're typically not going to withdraw any money, an excessive amount of times per month. But as far as the withdrawal, deposit, and transfer methods, I really couldn't find too much information. It wasn't totally explicit on their website. I did find that they don't have pretty much a branch or ATM network, but typically a savings account like this, any one of these companies, they usually have free ACH transfers. But like I always say, before you jump head first, make sure you ask some questions, make sure you do some research. Now, there was two other companies that I was going to put on top of the list. One was called Vero, and they offer a 2.8% APY, and the other is called Popular Direct. The reason why I decided not to put Vero at the top of the list is that the 2.8% APY was contingent on several factors. For example, there is a cap of $50,000 that you can keep in the account. So you can put as much money as you want into the account as long as it doesn't go over $50,000. Plus, you must make at least 5 purchases each month with or using their Vero Visa debit card. And you have to receive a payroll or a government direct deposit of at least $1,000 each month into your account. Otherwise, the rate would actually be 2.12% APY. I just thought that there was just too many hoops to jump through. And with Popular Direct at 2.55% APY, there was a lot of fees, and there was a $5,000 minimum monthly balance that would be required. I just wanted to keep this list simple as possible. And as promised, here is a full list of the runner-ups. Okay, so here's some points that I really want to share. First, I wanted to make this list to give you an idea of what rates you can expect and to give you some options for places where you can place your money for more returns. Second, if you're looking for a savings account that gives you much more interest just for letting it sit there all day, I just wanted to give you some of the best options out there. So by having, just as an example, $10,000 sitting in a traditional bank account offering 0.01% APY, it will give you an estimated earnings of just maybe $1 over the course of a year, as opposed to putting that same $10,000 in a high yield savings account with the interest rate of 2.0% APY will give you an estimated earnings of $200 by the end of the year. Now, it's not going to make you rich, but if your money is just going to sit there anyway, you might as well make it count. And third, I'm not posting this video to urge you to jump ship, blindly into a new account, or if you have a traditional savings account, you want to keep it there, that's totally fine. But I just wanted to make sure to give you the best options with the best rates that you can sit your money in and get more returns every month. So make sure you do your due diligence and make a decision with going with any one of these companies, or even if you want to go with the runner-ups as well. So if you already have a high yield savings account, just evaluate if you're looking to close that current account and open up a new account, or if you're keeping that current account and looking to open up an additional account. Make sure it's in your best interest. And number 4, have a great day. So if you still have a traditional bank account, tell me why in the comments below. Give us a like if you liked the video. If you want to find out more ways to make and save money, click on the logo in the middle and subscribe to our channel. So click the video on the left to find apps that pay you money fast, and click the video on the right for more helpful videos like this.